Well, I knew it was too good to be true. There's trouble at the trailer.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Trailer Hood. I'm the OG, the old guy, Jay. You knew that, and you know who you are, too. Well, today did not start out the way I had hoped it would. I had planned on doing a lot more cleaning in the shop, and I planned on getting rid of some garbage and burning up some more wood, and, I had such hopes for today. But then I got a phone call. Nothing ever comes good with a phone call on a Monday morning. And I was right. It was Debbie from the trailer. Used to say Debbie from Alaska. Now it's Debbie from the trailer. The trailer build that we did, the nice lady who bought it, she called me up today. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, well, I have no hot water. And that's a problem. First thing she said to me when she got into Bangor was she wanted a shower and a bed, and she didn't care which one she got first. So obviously she took the bed first because she slept, and today she tried to take a shower and no hot water. And wow, that was not what I wanted to hear, because we just worked on that water heater. We got it up to date. We could have just left it alone, right? It was okay. But I wanted to make sure it was 100% up to code. Everything was working right. So we drained it, fixed it, and put the water back in, and hey, should have been good. Well, I think I made a mistake. And after we got it repaired, I think I actually turned it on before the water heater was completely filled. I think I did that. I may not have done that. It might have been one of the other guys. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I did it. Got to remember, though, I was putting in 100 hours a week or more, and it was a rough time for this old fella. So, yeah, I told Debbie, I said, yeah, I'll take care of it. I didn't really have to. She's already bought the trailer. She's living there. She's taken over possession. But it's the right thing to do. So I did that. I said, yeah, I'll take care of it. And if this doesn't work, if I can't fix it, well, then I'll just get her a new water heater. I have no choice, because I don't want that on my conscience. So anyway, I go over and I take a look at it, and I get out my trusty little meter, and I make sure that we have current going to the water heater, which we did. And that's it. That's all I could do, because there was no sounds coming off it. When a water heater comes on, you can hear a low pitch humming. Nothing. And so I called a couple of my HVAC friends. Well, actually, I texted them, and Matt called up first, and we went over a few things, and he said, did you push the reset button? And I didn't know there was a reset button, or I would have. So I pushed the reset button, and I could feel it click, I could hear it click, and I could hear the humming from the coil. So I knew that element was turning on. But that, you have to be sure, so I waited around a little bit, and I tested it, and no hot water. So I told Debbie to give it a little time and then call me back, which she did, and there was still no hot water. Then I went back over to the trailer with a hose, getting ready to drain the tank, because before anything else can be done, before you take the elements out, you have to drain the tank. So I hooked the hose up to the tank, run it out the window. I opened up the valve and let that go. In the meantime, I talked to Zane, the OG in training, and he told me what I needed for coils, for the heater elements, and agreed, yeah, it's got to be the elements. So I got that all squared away. So I've got an HVAC guy. I'm not even sure which one I got coming over there today, but I've got another HVAC guy coming over, and he's going to put the coils in, and I keep calling them coils. I guess you should say elements. He's going to put the elements in and make sure everything's working, and Debbie will be back to having hot water, and that'll be awesome for her. But I had another problem. It took me about 20 minutes to drain the tank the last time, and this time about an hour went by. It was the water was still running out of the hose. And then I waited a little more, about 10 more minutes, still running out of the hose, the same rate. And I checked, and there was a little kink in the hose, and I unkinked the hose, and about an hour and a half went by, and I was getting concerned. And Debbie looked at me, and she's someone who knows nothing about water heaters. She said, did you turn the water off going to the heater?
No!
Nope, not at all. So I ran back to the bedroom. I don't know why I was running, but I did. I ran back to the bedroom where the water heater was, immediately shut the water off. And sure enough, 20 minutes later, that tank was dry. Well, it was enough. It's probably not dry, but I mean, it was pretty much empty. And 20 minutes, yep, that's all it really took. So I stayed there for an extra hour and a half that I didn't have to. But I had a nice conversation with Debbie the whole time I was there. I got to know her a little better. She's a really interesting lady. She grew up, around the same time I did, a little before, but 60s and 70s. And we talked about what it was like, what life was like, not only before the lockdowns and all that, but when we were kids. And, it was a whole different world. And I wouldn't have traded it for anything. I mean, back then I would have loved to have had a flip phone or a phone or a smartphone. We didn't even think of smartphones. We wanted flip communicators like they had on Star Trek. I would have loved that. I would have loved to have computers back then and everything. But would it really have made everything better? I don't know. I really don't. I had a good childhood. We actually went to people's houses, to see our friends and to go outside, and people don't seem to do that as much anymore. So it was nice reminiscing and swapping war stories with Debbie, and I hope I get to talk to her again really soon, but I hope it's not to repair something. But as far as the water heater is concerned, yeah, I didn't really have to take care of it, but I'm going to, because I'm a hell of a guy, and it's the right thing to do. She traveled a long, long way. She at least should have some hot water, don't you think? Anything else that breaks, that's after the fact, because everything else is working the way it's supposed to. But we'll know in a little while. I should have an HVAC guy over there right now as I'm making this video, working on it and getting everything perfect for her, and that would be a very good thing. So Debbie, call me if you have another problem, and maybe I'll sympathize. I don't know. But she's going to let me know anyway if she has hot water tonight, so I won't have to worry about that. So that's going to do it for this Tuesday video. Don't forget, today is election day. Whoever you vote for, that's your choice. That's your business. You go, vote your conscience, and do what's right. Like Debbie says, she likes to vote because she wants bitching rights, and I like that. You can't really complain if you don't vote because you're not trying to change anything. So you go out and do that, and be safe, and I'll see you back here at the Trailer Hood the next time. For the Old Guy Network, I am the Old Guy, and I'm out.